My goodness, did Bitcoin just fall off a cliff here? Is it holding a bungee cord on its feet? Is it going to bounce up, or are we going to crash and crash and crash down from here? Let's jump into our indicators and see what they're telling us. Before we do that, a quick look at the disclaimer. You can pause the video to read through it. Now, into the live charts, checking out what Bitcoin just did. And after the video this morning, was there a way to tell that this was breaking and going to the negative at this very moment? In fact, I was thinking about going to yoga. I thought this is such a sure trade. I can just leave it and go to yoga. As soon as it gets up to this level and crosses here, you know what? I'm going to close my profitable trade and I'm going to reopen it at higher leverage right here, but not until it breaks above these levels. I really want to see what the MACD is doing on the 1 hour, 4 hour, and 15-minute and 5-minute time frame. It all has to work out so that this breaks out. Otherwise, I can't go to yoga. I can't go to yoga. I got to wait. This is about to go. This is what I'm doing for my trading, right? I want to make money at this. So I'm waiting for this moment. And as it's starting to fall off, I'm looking at the MACD going, no, that's exactly not what I'm wanting it to do. And I reminded myself, hey, this is also a 1, 2, 3 top formation. This is a sell signal right at the break of the trend line on the top formation while the exponential moving averages are crossing over. And the MACD wasn't behaving properly. So let's jump in and take a look at what was going on. And I'll see if I can do this. There we go. Yes, it does work a little better. So right at this time, right at this moment, as this 1, 2, 3 formation is building, it looks phenomenal. It looks like it's just about to go parabolic off of this. It's just building up amazing. What I'm watching for, and what we talked about in the video this morning, is this crossover being positive. And that on the 5-minute time frame, this will probably oscillate a lot more than the longer time frames. So the longer time frames, this oscillation should fit inside. And if I go to the 15-minute time frame now, and I'm going to drag this back so we get that same time frame, I'm watching for the 15-minute MACD to cross positive. As this is building up to go out and go higher, this obviously should cross positive. This would be phenomenal. If it crossed positive, this should work. And the 5-minute should cross positive before the 15-minute. But the 15-minute isn't near crossing yet, and the 5-minute looks pretty good. So I gotta wait. I can't go to yoga. As times runs out, I miss my yoga class, and I'm still waiting for this to cross over positive. But then as I'm watching and I go back to the 5-minute time frame, the 5-minute isn't crossing positive. In fact, it's flaring negative. This is not bullish. This very moment right here, if I can zoom in on this, this is not bullish. And as this is happening, I'm changing my trade. That is giving me the signal at this moment as that's crossing out and not conforming to the bullish that I was anticipating and preparing for at this chart formation. Really key time. So as it started to pull out, I thought, oh, that's out. I'm on. I closed my trade. Not only that, I started looking over at some of the other alts, and they are starting to dance at the very same second. Of course, this is probably bot driven, but I went over to BitMEX and I wanted to go long on Litecoin at the market. And it said no. The queue was full. There were so many people already lined up to take a leveraged long position at the market that it said no. So I fell back on some research that we were doing this morning on the altcoin video. And if you missed that, well, there's probably a link around somewhere to it. But go over to our Discord chat where I share that stuff. And in that altcoin video, we went over everything that's trading on BitMEX and took a look at where these markets are based on these time frames and all of our indicators. ADA was the only one that was giving us a positive indicator setup where we had the RSI giving us this positive divergence here. After a positive divergence on this double bottom, I thought that's like the only coin other than Litecoin that I would think of jumping into. So as this is breaking, I went long on ADA as Bitcoin was breaking out. So I dumped out of my Bitcoin trade right about there, and I jumped into an ADA trade probably a little bit higher than this, in this range somewhere. What, 416 I got into. So not as good as I thought. Now we'll see what's going on in this trade. Up a little bit on ADA, and we'll see if this is a reversal. If Bitcoin's going to continue sliding, are all of these alts going to bounce back up? Bitcoin dominance chart should be telling us this. If this Bitcoin dominance chart starts to drop down below these levels, this is a whole new number 1, 2, 3 top formation. We have the potential setting up here. So breaks below this level are pretty key right now. And if it makes a formation and starts to break down below these levels, I think all of the alts will be giving us their bottom formations and taking off. So a little off the regular routine here as we're going through Bitcoin. Now let's go and do the regular routine. And I'll go over and take a look at the chat here too. Where is it? I am streaming in the wrong place. Oh, I hate when I do that. And so there's a bonus video on this channel, a little bit about Bitcoin, what's going on with this dump. I'm going to stop this live stream and I'm going to go over to youtube.com/Bitcoin trading is the channel for the Bitcoin trading stuff. And so I'm completely a mess to go over to the chat right now. Let me go. And find, yeah, see, I didn't change the name of it. So there's a few people watching. Good to have you see. Litecoin BTC reversal. And yes, Litecoin definitely reversed there. There, mute myself. Yeah, we had a big change in Litecoin and Bitcoin here. I don't know how much it's going to go. Is this just a quick little pop that we're going to get smacked down on again? There's no way to know that. So I'm going to stop this live stream. I'm going to go over to the other channel and I'm going to redo this and I'll go through the proper sequence over on that channel too. And then I'll review those details about the MACD. So thanks for tuning in here. I'm going to sign off and say, sorry, come to the other channel. Because this is majorly oversold here on the 15-minute time frame. Majorly. We haven't had an oversold that deep for quite a long time in this. Not so bad on the 1 hour time frame. Nothing on the 4 hour time frame. This is where the shorter time frame things will oscillate deeply, where the longer time frames are just like going, oh yeah, this is normal. This is just part of the uptrend. And so the shorter time frame RSI is all freaking out, but the longer time frame is just doing its uptrend. Just doing its uptrend. All good here. Not a worry on this pullback. So it may not be the moment that the alts are going to be taking off. This could be a false alarm that it's just a quick pullback. We'll see. So again, I apologize for jumping in on this one. Dominance and alt buy BTC. Yeah, there's all sorts of unusual activity trading going on right now. This was a huge volume move just right now. I'm going to sign off here, change the stream settings, and I'll start up on the other one. Cheers. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.